Hello, this is Cosette with Cosette Soaps and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making Coffee Corner mini soaps. I came up with the idea for these soaps when I ordered a sample pack of fragrance oils because I know my normal recipe will fit into this mold and I can split it into 4 and it'll be the correct amount for the weight of the fragrance oils for the soap batter. I do always end up with a little bit of extra soap batter at the end when I do make these, but I put them into a little puck mold and they are great for gifts or for me to shred up and put into my remnant bags. So because I am using 4 different fragrance oils and I'm going to be using 4 different colors, I have weighed out my batter and split them up. In the order from left to right, I am using Rapunzel, and that is going to be Salted Caramel Frappuccino. The next one is going to be Cafe Caramel, and it is going to be the color Bronze. The third one is Fresh Brewed Coffee. It is going to be colored Mocha, and the last one, which is my personal favorite, which is Hazelnut Coffee, and it is Maya Gold. Something I like to do when I'm working with a lot of colors and a lot of like bottles and stuff is I will use one of my extra bowls to throw my trash in or my dirty dishes so that I don't have them cluttering up my workspace. So these did accelerate a little bit, which did make it harder to get into the mold, but because they are such small soaps, they are very easy to work with even if they accelerate a little bit. Now that I have thoroughly mixed them, I'm going to start putting them in the mold. I am going to be frosting these, so I am going to try to make them as flat as possible. I learned from making the flower garden that I need to make sure these get extra tapped, and you can kind of see I'm in there with my finger. I don't know why I wasn't using like a tool or something, but to make sure that they were getting down into the corners so I don't have any gaps or like air bubbles. I also forgot to put this mold on a tray again to make it easier to move and tap. So here's an extremely sped up version of what I do with my leftover soap batter. I mixed all the fragrances together and I just kind of put them into this puck mold. So for the frosting, I use the same micas that I used in the base soaps, but because there's no fragrance oil in my frosting, the colors do look different because all the coffee fragrance oils that I used did discolor. I knew this when going into it. That is why I used mostly browns or yellowy colors, because I knew they would complement the browns that the soap would turn. So I forgot to film an unmolding of these, but they turned out really nice. They smell amazing and people loved them. They did get mistaken for brownies a few times though, and I had to redirect people to booths that had food. My soap also gets mistaken for fudge a lot. I'm not really sure how, but it happens. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.